Hi, welcome. I'm Michelle with Advanced Training Fitness and Yoga. I have a quick 10-minute low back and hip release for you. This is a great 10-minute video, maybe if you're just waking up in the morning or even just before bed and perhaps after a long run or exercising. So all the tools you'll need is a yoga mat or a comfortable place in your house and maybe a block. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll jump right in. Placing your hands on your knees, cross your legs, move the flesh out of the way. Place that imaginary string on your head, elongating the spine. Take a big inhale in through your nose and an exhale out your mouth and sigh it out. We'll do 2 more cleansing breaths before beginning. Inhale in, exhale out. 1 more big breath, inhale in, open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Take a big breath, reach to the sky. Begin to twist to the right. Take your right hand outside of the left leg. Sit a little bit taller. Stay for another full breath. Elongating through the spine, twisting through the torso. Come back to center, inhale, reach to the sky. Begin to twist to the other direction, walking the fingertips behind you, placing that opposite hand outside of the leg. Breathe into the upper shoulder blade. Come back to center, reach both arms to the sky. Begin to walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Sink the sitting bones down and away. Breathe into your hips, your low back, and pause for another breath. Relaxing the head, subtle tuck of the chin towards the chest. Slowly start to walk yourself back up. We're going to come down onto our backs, so bring that block with you, place it by your side, come all the way down onto your backs. Go ahead and cactus the arms out to the side and heel toe your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees spill in to touch one another. Just neutralizing the spine. Take a big inhale in through your nose and an exhale out through your nose, matching the inhalation with the exhalation. Just begin to breathe with that fluidity, with a rhythm that is one of your own today. And begin to let the legs spill off to the left side and look over to your right. Gently, the legs swish back center, let them spill off to the right, gazing off to your left. Come back to center, heel toe your feet all the way together until they touch and let the legs spill out to the side in Badakanasana Butterfly legs. Pause here for 2 full breaths, breathing all the way into the pelvic floor. 1 more full inhale and exhale. And gently closing your knees like a book, extend the left leg long. Bring the right knee into your chest and give it a hug. Extend the right leg straight to the sky. Place your hands gently behind the crease of the right knee. And now flex all 5 of your right toes towards your face. We're going to create a little push-pull. Take a big inhale, lift your head off the mat, your nose up towards your knee, and pulling that leg into the body, but simultaneously pushing it away into your hands. And exhale, release. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift up and create that push-pull. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lift down. Now right hand outside of that right foot and grab the knife edge of your right foot. I like to take my left hand and place it on the left hip to encourage the left side to stay down. Begin to pull the right knee towards the outer right side of your rib cage. Breathe into this inner right hip, right thigh. Keeping that right foot on the sky. Think of a single leg happy baby pose. Draw that right knee back to center, give it a big hug. Leaving the left hand on the left knee, or the right knee, cactus the right arm out to the side. And now start to gently pull the right leg across to the left side of the room in a little half supine twist. Gaze over to your right hand. Invite that right shoulder down and breathe into the lower right side of your back, your right hip. Let it feed all the way into the right part of the shoulder. Come back to center, right knee into your chest, pull the left leg up to meet it. Give yourself a big hug, gentle rock side to side. And if that low back is bothering you this morning, this afternoon, keep connection with the earth and your spine down to the mat. We're going to dance all around this right leg. Place your left foot on the mat and come into a little modified pigeon pose, recline pigeon. Crossing the right ankle over that left leg. Now reach in, if available, grab the left thigh. Using your right elbow, create a little push, simultaneously pulling that right thigh into the midline and breathe into your right hip. Hug it a little bit tighter and pause. One more full breath. The upper body relaxed. You're feeling the tightness, the restrictions in the right hip. Begin to feel the release. And gently lower back down. Left foot down, right leg unhooks. And just extending the right leg straight now. Bring that left knee into your chest. Give it a big hug. Extend the left leg to the sky. Place your hands gently behind the crease of the left knee. Now bending into the knee, flexing through that left foot. Take a big inhale, lift up, push into the hands, pushing the leg away, but pulling it towards you at the same time. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Releasing that sciatic nerve. It's the longest nerve in our body. A huge culprit of low back pain, hip pain. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Now left hand outside of the left foot, coming into that little single happy baby on this side. Just begin to gently pull the left knee towards that left armpit, outside of the left rib cage, keeping a left footprint on the sky. That right hand can go on that right hip to encourage the right hip to stay down. Gently bringing that left leg back into center. Give it a big hug into the body. Left arm goes out to the side, palm to the sky. Right hand outside the left leg, gently pulling across to the right side of the room and gaze to your left in a little half supine twist. Breathe into this lower part of your side of your back, your hip. Perhaps it's feeding all the way into the left pec and the left shoulder. And gently bringing yourself back to center. Pull that right leg up to meet your left. On an inhale, lift nose up between the knees. Exhale, releasing a little modified pigeon, reclined on this side. Right foot down, left ankle over the right leg. If this is enough, stay here. If available, reach in and grab the underside of the right thigh. Flexing all 10 of the toes, gently hug it in towards the midline. Keeping this left shin parallel to the sky. So notice if your left knee is dumping off to the side. Tuck it back. Squaring off, hug it a little tighter to the body and stay for 2 more full breaths. Stay for 1 more full breath. Feed it all the way into the left hip, perhaps noticing the difference between your left side and right side. releasing, uncrossing, pull both legs into your chest. And roll yourself all the way up to a seated position where we'll come into tabletop. So come on to all fours. Hands directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a big inhale, and we're going to do a few cow cats. Exhale, round out a lot. Chin into chest, tuck the tailbone. These cow cats will begin to stimulate the digestive system. Great for reducing and releasing back pain. Inhale drops the heart, lifts the head. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone, round it out, push the earth away. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, extend and round. And start to slide yourself all the way onto your belly and come into Sphinx Pose. So you want to come onto the forearms, elbow directly underneath of this shoulder. Now, activate that backside. It protects the spine. So tighten your tush, hug the inner thighs towards one another. Now press the floor away. Take any wrinkles out of your neck. So looking just down off the tip of your nose. Pressing away, feeling that stretch through the rectus abdominis, the front side of your belly, and the extension of the spine. Pause for another breath. And lower all the way down. Make a cradle for your chin with your hands. Put a bend in the knees and swish from left to right and right to left. Just massage that lower lumbar spine. It just feels great after that extension of the spine. Then extend the legs long, hands under shoulders. Press back and into a child's pose. Option, if that low back is bothering you, to leave the legs together and your tummy on top of your thighs. You can stretch the knees as wide as the mat. Kiss your toes. Just remembering that this child's pose is a resting asana. It's restorative. So give yourself that time. Make adjustments till you settle into it until it becomes that resting pose. And now breathe into where you feel the nice release. Inviting the hips back onto the heels. Find the softness of your breath here. Lengthening the inhales and exhales, breathing into the back side of your body. Gently, gently begin to bring yourself back up. Come back to where we began this 10-minute practice. Come into a seat, cross the legs, maybe sit on a block if that helps bring the floor to you and alleviate any hip or back pain. Melt your hands into prayer hands. Plug your thumbs into your chest, your heart. Flutter the eyes shut. Knowing that any amount of time that you give yourself is one of the greatest acts of self-love you can give yourself. That gift of time, of a release, of pause from the outside world, plugging into whatever you needed today. Hopefully a release of the back and the hips. Come back and visit anytime. The light in you truly is the light in me. May you have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day, your evening. Don't forget to press like if you like this video. And until we meet again, Shante, Shante, Shante. Namaste to you.